Welcome live viewers, welcome replay viewers to my broadcast. I am simulcasting at Tiffany TLC Music on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. I do all my own music except for one song written for me. Most of it's modern American folk with some acoustic guitar. But I also do some vocal looping and bluesy songs. Come on most weekdays between 5:30 and 6:15 p.m. Pacific time, somewhere in there. For usually about 4 songs and some chat, depending on who's on and if they're talking. What else do I want to say? Please do consider following, especially on Twitter. It's the only place you can both watch and get my rare but important announcements. And please also consider sharing the broadcast. So I'm going to be speeding along a little bit today because I'm a little short on time. I'm thinking of borrowing requests. I'm thinking of income inequality, the song, not the fact. TikTok, not the app. Written before the app was a thing. Everybody's in a circle and perhaps judgment free. I think I'm going to start with income inequality. This is about an issue that is quite pervasive and incredibly harmful, so data suggests, but not well understood by ordinary folk, I think, for the most part, for your average person. I don't think understands quite how insidious and divisive and harmful it is at all levels of the income scale. If you're interested in learning more, ask me. You can message me and I'll send you some links, or I'll tell you what to search. All right, let's get the capo, trusty capo. Let's get some volume here. Why do we have crackle? Not supposed to have any crackle. I have a new chord. All right. Make sure hair does not go into my guitar. Here we go. Income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality, from income inequality. We must break free. The irony that's plain to see in studies of rich countries is that income equality helps even the most wealthy with better public health from A to Z. For income equality can set us all free. From income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment bending sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality, from income inequality. We must break free. By nearly every measure we can read, from trust to obesity, mental health to life expectancy, all are better off, we say, even the most wealthy. For income equality can set us all free. From income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality, from income inequality. We must break free. And with research we can see, without financial worry, people volunteer freely us all free from income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality. From income inequality, we must break free. But then we would be surprised to see better fruit from an apple tree growing in the shade, punished so it will obey. People are the same, we know today, for income equality can set us all free from income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality. From income inequality, we must break free. It's not about what he deserves. There's a reason for every single swerve. When people falter, they're in need. The solution is recovery. Help to be all we can be, for income equality can set us all free from income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality. From income inequality, we must break free. Just imagine the possibilities with innovation flowing freely on without the massive waste we see from tracking time and money and punishing those in need, for income equality. Hey, William, can set us all free. Good to see you. How are you doing, William? For some reason, there it is. Boy, that took a while for it to, I could see it in the other chat window before it showed up in the merged chat area. That was quite a lag. And I see some spinning. I see some issues. You're doing great, yay. It's interesting, I'm seeing, I don't know what to make of that. Some lag. Are you seeing lag in the video, William? I'm so confused. I am seeing lag, and I wonder if it's because I ended up, your bitrate is out of recommendation. Less than 4,000 kbps. So confusing. So confusing. I need to contact Restream about this issue. So we just did income inequality. I'm thinking about no lag on your end. Okay. All right, that's great. That's wonderful to hear that. It could be something else. I don't know. Anyway, there is some kind of thing going on that I need to check out, but I don't know if it's detectable for anybody. Anyway, I'm thinking everybody's in a circle, and then maybe TikTok and Judgment Free. Unless there are any requests, William. How you're saying you're doing great, so nothing bad on your end. I hope all your relatives are doing okay health-wise or getting better. For those who have not heard this song that I'm about to do, this is about social anxiety and or loneliness. You have a slight cold. No, not COVID, I hope. It's weird now that people are getting out and about more, except us. We're still too scared. I think they're gonna be like, oh, what's a cold? Oh, what's the flu? Like, getting things that a lot of us haven't had for so long because we've been out of circulation. What the heck? I'm always losing. I'm always losing these picks. It's confounding, William. It's confounding. All right, let's do this song. Everybody's in a circle. Either about loneliness or social anxiety, or just wanting to kind of cozy up in the circle that you have and be grateful for it, which I often feel on here. All right, let's do it. Okay, excuse me. I am tired, guys. I was up from like 2:30 to 5 in the morning last night. And I won't even, the reason why is discouraging that my brain would get going over something like I did. But COVID different than a cold. Yes, it is different than a cold, for sure. But sometimes there are overlapping symptoms like sore throat. But there are distinct COVID symptoms, so I'm sure you know what to look for. All right, here we go. Now, if you fear you won't fit in to a circle you wanna be in, if the light from the nearest sun is much too dim, if you're lonely, look around and realize my God. I had the chicken pox too. I don't remember what I missed. I was trapped at my grandma's house. Not that, I was stuck at my grandma's house because I couldn't travel with the chicken pox. That reminds me, I need to get a shingles vaccine. When you're older, if you've had chicken pox, I guess you need to get a shingles vaccine. I need to do that. Maybe I can do that the next time we go in. I'm going to find out about that. Sorry, that just reminded me of something very important. I'm going to schedule labs and find out and schedule T's what'd I say? Shingles vaccine, that's what it's called. Hello, Carrie. I just was reminding myself that I need to get a shingles vaccine. Apparently I was supposed to get that at 50, but nobody told me. It was some kind of Kaiser message that like I never check. I just recently saw. I was like, oh, well, glad I didn't get shingles. I'm glad that hasn't happened. I know you've suffered with shingles, right? Did you know there's a vaccine? I guess it's probably too late once you've had it. I'm gonna go get that sucker in the next week or so. Something William was saying about chicken pox there just was like, oh yeah, I remembered seeing that. I've got to do that. How are you doing, Carrie? I hope well. I'm doing okay myself. A lot of stuff, but I've been happy with how I've been managing some stressful inputs. That's a good way to put it. I just like being old. I just slipped. Oh, Carrie. Oh gosh. I hope that's such a scary thing. Falling is the biggest, scariest thing when you're older, right? I don't know what your bone density is like, but I have osteopenia, so I have to be careful. And I mean, I'm not in any kind of serious risk, but you know, as you get quite a bit older, like as you get, I think it's over 60 or 70, it's increasing odds of bad things happening when you fall. At least you didn't break anything, I guess, sounds like. Oh, scary. It's stressful, and I hear you. Getting old is just really something. Dealing with our mortality, I think, is my theory is that fear of mortality is probably one of, I just did something horrible. It's okay. One of the biggest underlying root causes of a lot of different issues. It surprised you, huh? Yeah, because you're pretty active. You're doing the bike and all that. Maybe there are like floor exercises and other kinds of like strength workout things that you'd benefit from. I don't know if there are workouts online. I know that became a real big thing, like 24-hour fitness now has a whole online thing, but I don't think you have to pay. I think you could find stuff. But, you know, my dad was a fan of saying, doesn't matter what you do, you're going to get old and die. He kind of, I think, liked to excuse the fact that he was in horrible shape, but he made it worse than it needed to be because he didn't really make that effort, or he didn't really, I think maybe by the time he might have realized that it was important to watch what you eat and exercise and stuff, he didn't want to prolong his life by then. But he would just kind of poo-poo all that stuff. Like, it doesn't matter. You know, I was like, well, that's true, but you might have a more pleasant time along the way till the end, and you might feel better, and you might live longer in a happier state. So some of those benefits were duplicative of one another. But anyway, we did income inequality. We did everybody's in a circle. We're going to do TikTok and I'm thinking judgment free. So TikTok is about not pretending we have endless time. Speaking of getting older. The TikTok. It's not about the app. Don't think that was a thing when I wrote this in 2009. Aw. As long as Lily keeps abusing you, then it's okay. She's just the light of, she'd be the light of my life for sure. If I were in your shoes. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. The time it is passing, where does it go? Hold on to it now, or you'll never know. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. No need to fear, pull me near. All that you need is now and here. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Your chance is now, you know how, before it's time to take your bow. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Do what you want, it will not wait. Grab it now, don't hesitate. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Oops, wrong chord. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Your time is now. What the heck? Your time is now. I'll show you how. Do what you can. I'll lend you a hand. Come up here. The beauty is so clear. You can do it now. I'll show you how. We can make a plan. Just give me your hand. Just tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, before yours stops. I realize this is not a very good song to sing after you complained about being old and falling and slipping. Probably not the best song to sing, but I didn't think about it. And really, it's really just, it's kind of got a fun, haunting tune or melody and lyrics, but it's just really written to remind myself to not pretend I have endless time. That's it. That was really the point. And it needs to be a little haunting to like make the point clear, or at least I found it did for me. So income inequality, tick tock, everybody's in a circle. Should we do judgment free? It's already 6:11. Let's squeeze it in. This is a vocal looping song. I just did one yesterday. This is my other one. Oh wait, that's right. It is on a note. It is on a note, not in my photos. And oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I need to print this. I need to put this somewhere else. You know, guys, I am really tired. I was up from like 2:30 until 5 in the morning. And you know why? just because I thought to myself, oh, it's March. And I thought about something I'm working on in addition to a bunch of things I don't normally work on this time of year, or in addition to things I already normally work on this time of year. And I was like, gosh, I'm not as far along on this and that as I would like to be given the encroaching due dates. And that was all it took. So aw, that's funny, Carrie. Thanks. All right, let's do judgment free. Judgment free. D3 and D3 sharp and D3 sharp and G3 sharp. D3 sharp and G3 sharp. D sharp. Here we go. First, we're gonna lay some drums. Drum track. If I judge you, then I judge me. It's all one way or the other, you see. If I am in a judging mode, I judge everyone wherever I go. I'm not going with bad, not going with good. No right or wrong, no shame or shuts. Not gonna judge or blame. You're mean ways to win-win. With empathy, saying this is good and that is bad just means I like this and I don't like that. But judgments take a heavier toll, so judgment free is the way I go. I'm not going with bad, not going with good. No right or wrong, no shame or shuts. Not gonna judge or blame. You're mean ways to win-win. With empathy, judgment free. We can do it, you and me. Judgment free. We can do it, you and me, yeah. Judgments hurt relationships, mental health and inventiveness. Collaboration takes a hit with anxiety and defensiveness. Not going with bad, not going with good. No right or wrong, no shame or shuts. Not gonna judge or blame. You're mean ways to win-win. With empathy. Now I may not like your strategies, but I can relate to the human needs that I know everyone's trying to meet. Show you new ways to meet your needs. I'm not going with bad, not going with good. No right or wrong, no shame or shuts. Not gonna judge or blame. You mean ways to win-win. With empathy, judgment free. free. We can do it, you and me. Judgment free. We can do it, you and me. Yeah. Now someone just won't meet my needs. I can mourn that like a tragedy. Remember, duty is a made-up thing. Seek other ways to meet my needs. I'm not going with that though. Not going with good though. I know right or wrong, no. Oh, no shame or shots, no. Not gonna judge or blame you and me, no way. Just doing win-win. With empathy, judgment free. We can do it, you and me. Judgment free. We can do it, you and me. Yeah. Hey, Sky, how are you? Sorry I didn't say hi right away, but if I go off track on this at all, I just lose track. So I had to stay focused. How are you doing? Good to see you. I hope you're hanging in there. Really late there, I know, or early in the morning, as it were. I'm doing pretty well. I really recently, that's good, yay. I would say that I'm doing well. Oh, I've missed having you. I'm so bummed our time zone is so off. Thanks, Carrie. Pretty darn good. Thank you, Carrie. So fun. Such a fun song. Oh my gosh. I'm definitely going to keep on doing vocal looping songs. They're so fun. Oh, Sky. Oh, 2 a.m. No. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, Rowan. Thank you. I'm sorry I didn't see you there. How did I miss that? Oh, I guess I see because sorry. Thank you so much. Yeah, partly what you might be reacting to, Rowan, is I've changed a technological setting on my system that I didn't even know was a problem. I was fixing some other problem that had come out of nowhere, and along the way found out, oh, this setting is apparently a problem. Took forever to fix it over the weekend, but I did, and I think the quality of the sound is at least 10% better. Ah, well, I'm sorry you can't sleep, Sky. It's 6:20, or I would do another song. I've got to go. I'm so tired myself. I woke up in the middle of the night. I know you might relate to this, Sky. I woke up at 2:30, and I didn't fall back asleep again until a little after 5 a.m. I'm so tired because I kind of woke up at my normal time. I kind of dozed during that time, but I woke up because I thought of, I don't know why I woke up, but then once I woke up, I thought to myself, it's March. That's all it took. Because I have a lot of projects that I'm very busy this time of year with worky type things until like mid-April. And I was like, gosh, aren't I normally a little farther along on one or more of these things by March? It is not fun, Sky. It is not fun. It was one of those things where it gets worse if you fight it, if you get irritated with it, right? Because that's a wakeful thing. It's sort of like migraines in that way. Oh, me too, Sky. Me too. Migraines are a little like that too. If you fight them, if you get mad at them, then of course they're going to get worse. So they're great character builders, I will say. It's like you have to just be like, okay, I'm awake. And I know from experience, most likely I will be awake for at least an hour or two. Awesome, Carrie. I'll keep an eye out for that. Yeah, it's like, nope. What, Rowan, what is that? I can't see what that is, darn. What is that pic that you sent? Or what is the emoticon rather? What is that? I cannot tell what that is. Cannot tell. Too small on my screen. Oh, maybe I have another screen. Maybe I can see it on this one better. Nope. Is that like a, I do not know what that is. I do not know. So you have to tell us, what is that? Anyway, thanks for being with us, everyone. Sorry I have to go, but I am so tired. I've got to get to bed. Oh, that anniversary. I was thinking you might have meant the TikTok anniversary. You meant something much more profound. Well, always feel free. I saw the wonderful thing that you did with, was that a default template thing that Claire had created with somebody else, that Hallelujah thing? I saw your little thing with that. Because I've seen those with other artists that they put this thing out and then anybody can sing along. Champagne, gotcha, the anniversary. Right, champagne, it's so small. I couldn't tell if it was a shovel. I couldn't tell what it was. So small on my end. Perfect, Rowan. Well, thanks y'all for being with me. I'm sorry to have to run so fast. It's a veritable party starting up here. That's a bummer. We'll hope to see you all again soon. Sky, I hope you're able to get some good sleep. For those who do not know, first of all, if you like the music and you like the company, yes, happy anniversary, Carrie. Duets and trietta. So it's like a pre-recorded thing that you can just join in on. Yeah, Rowan. Oh my goodness, I get so off. My head gets so spun around after I've talked for a minute, responding to people's comments, and I'm like, wait, what was I saying before all that? I have no. Just my little, for those who are new, please do consider following if you're not yet. Thank you, Sky. You too. Let's hope we get some good sleep. You've already had a rough bit already for the night. Let's give her some good sleep, Fate. Come on. Take care. I look forward to seeing you again, but I hope it's not because you're sleepless. Although your time zone, I don't know how else it could work. Anyway, take care. But please do consider following. These are all the options: Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. Tiffany TLC Music's my username everywhere. Please follow me on Twitter if nowhere else, because that's the only place where I make announcements. You can also watch there. I do mostly modern American folk on acoustic guitar, but as you just heard, also some vocal looping and some bluesy songs. And I come on most weekdays, some point between 5:30 and 6:15 p.m. Pacific time. Please do consider following, sharing the broadcast. Don't be zombie Sky. Yeah, good night, everyone. I share that. Rowan, Carrie, Sky. So lovely to have this nice little circle. Take care, everyone. Have a good rest of your early morning or evening. I'll give it a second here before I turn it off in case anybody else is wants to chime in. Yeah, that's nice, Sky. All right, I saw the hearts. I'm sure there's somebody else saying goodbye. So I've got to, what else can I say? I think I covered just about everything. Please do consider, did I say sharing the broadcasts? That would be awesome. All right, until next time, I'm going to click off. And it's always after I do that. Carrie, bye. TLC to all of you from me. Until next time, bye.